Our pets share our daily lives and can get to know us as much or more than our closest family or friends. So much so that our mood can directly influence them. We often underestimate the power of emotions and how they affect our four-legged companions. According to experts, our pets, especially dogs, are extremely sensitive to their owners' emotional changes, which can impact their mood and well-being. In this video today, we are going to explain how pets perceive our emotions. Obviously, of course, pets feel our emotions. That's a fact. They are very intelligent living beings. Before starting this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. That helps us a lot. Let's start a new adventure. When we are stressed, anxious, or sad, our pet can perceive these feelings and, in response, change its behavior, giving way to restlessness, sadness, or even lack of appetite. Studies in animal behavior suggest that dogs, for example, can interpret our body language, the tone of voice, and even the aroma we emit when we are going through moments of tension due to the emotional connection that these animals have with their owners. It is greater than with others, since they depend largely on them to feel stability and security. Various specialists in ethology and animal psychology point out that an owner's anxiety or stress can generate similar symptoms in the animal, triggering reactions such as excessive barking, destructiveness, or nervous behavior. Although it is not always possible to control emotions, we can minimize the impact they have on our pets. Experts recommend taking a moment to relax before interacting with animals. Therefore, practicing breathing techniques, walking calmly, or even listening to relaxing music can help reduce the level of stress we transmit to our furry companions. According to experts, maintaining a stable routine and providing our pet with moments of physical activity and play is key to ensuring its well-being. Furthermore, it is essential to dedicate quality time to our animals, since thanks to this we can strengthen the bond and help them feel in a safe environment, regardless of the emotional ups and downs of their owners. Therefore, we must be aware of the effect that our emotions have not only on ourselves and those around us, but also on our pets, thus developing empathy towards them. Therefore, it is important to take care of our emotional well-being, not only for ourselves, but also for them, thus improving their lives. Animals are living beings that feel and are impacted by everything that happens around them. Therefore, by taking responsibility for them, we must take care not only of our emotional state, but also of theirs. Understanding how dogs express their emotions is very useful when training them, understanding the little one in the house, or simply when educating a newcomer. Animals have particular ways of communicating. Not knowing how to identify these signs can be a problem. The owner may become frustrated and not respond in the best way. For its part, a dog that does not feel understood can cause problems at home or outside. Hence the importance of knowing how dogs express their emotions. There are many and varied studies that show that dogs express their emotions through facial gestures. Moods as common as joy or anger are easily identifiable through the animal's ears or expression. And studies have shown that dogs' facial movements coincide with different parts of the brain. These are activated and react depending on the moment and are reflected on the animal's face. Like humans, dogs feel emotions such as fear, hope, joy, sadness, or anger. Emotions that are expressed as facial gestures. However, we must not forget that some animals are more expressive than others. Even so, very typical movements can be located, which explain how dogs express their emotions. Identifying the different positions of the ears regarding a feeling is the easiest way to understand how dogs express their emotions. Each movement and posture of the ears reflects a feeling or emotion. Hence, they are one of the most representative elements of animal emotions. For example, when the ears point forward and are firm, the dog is attentive, expectant of what the owner or the element in front of him can do. On the other hand, if the ears are completely drawn back, the dog may be sad or sick. If, on the other hand, they are low but not completely, the dog is angry, maybe even aggressive. To understand how dogs express their emotions, we must take their body gestures into account. In the case, for example, that the dog does not want to get up or approach, it is a clear sign that something is happening. He may be offended, angry, or in the worst-case scenario, sick. Therefore, it is important to control the pet's movements, especially when it deviates from the routine or usual. On the other hand, one of the most common gestures to express an emotion is the movement of the tail. Every movement and speed of the tail reveals an emotion in the dog. That is to say, its mood is clearly reflected in the animal's tail and ears. For example, if the tail is still and stretched, It is an alarm signal. The animal is paying attention to another dog or something strange is happening. If, on the other hand, he wags his tail a lot, it means happiness or that he wants to play. In the case of illness, the tail may be drooping and not move much or at all. Now, let's talk a little about cats. It will be clear to anyone who has direct experience with cats that they are being sensitive to our mood. However, the veneer of disaffection or selfishness that we sometimes identify in them is not in their personality, but in our way of analyzing them, since we compare them with human beings. Various studies and research reveal that cats keep a radar on our actions and mood. They are constantly analyzing our actions and tone of voice. Not in vain, not being able to communicate with us orally forces them to be even more observant. Their microworld is limited to your house and you. Has it happened to you that sometimes your cat is the first to realize that you are sad, even before your partner? A study at the University of Oakland, Michigan, determined that cats understand our displays of encouragement and that they are capable of expressing a type of favorable empathy, that is, they seek to participate in our state, in favor if it is positive or with a spirit of encouragement. Improve it if it is negative. In the same way, another study from Nottingham Trent University, United Kingdom, reveals a very similar result, explaining that the lifestyle of cat owners permeates their stability, and when there are emotional variations they are able to recognize them. It is a tough question, but necessary. If we do not understand the reason, we cannot explain how cats have empathy for our feelings and moods. We could say that the reason for this interest could be love for us, but we would be wrong with that answer. Animals do not feel love, or at least, not with the meaning that we humans give it. Human love is a projection of our desire and our identity. When we feel love, we rejoice in a common project, whether as friends, family, or a couple. Therefore, our love relies on the past and looks to the future. Human love is conscious, and however impulsive it may be, it is based on motives, plans, and guarantees. On the contrary, pets, and specifically cats, base their love on a constant search for territorial balance. If you are part of its environment, just as the cat prefers a warm floor, it is also beneficial that you are not nervous or down. Your moods influence your cat, because he is more balanced when his entire trusted environment is also balanced: the floor, the food, and you. In the same way that the cat has developed the meow to communicate with humans, it is sensitive to our vocalization, tones of voice, and basic gestures of sadness and joy. Everything that sounds sad is a sign of problems, illness, hunger, annoyance. And the positive traits are associated with success, have you hunted something, health, play, and zeal. Cats, and also dogs, when domesticated, and over the millennia, have adapted their innate body language and their sound communication faculties to make themselves understood by men, and in turn, they have managed to identify concrete evidence of the positive state or negative the human being. If the cat comes closer when you cry, what it is telling you is, if you are sick, something tells me that I will not have food, and that I will play less. Get better and don't forget about me. When he puts his head together with yours, what he does is spread his hormones over you so that it is clear to you. Crying is not going to stop you from taking care of me. And well, friends, I think that in this video, we have clarified big doubts about how and if pets actually feel our emotions. Until today's video. If you like this video, leave your like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until the next adventure, my friends.